Sakura, sitting in a beauty school practice chair, looking like you're waiting for something to happen to you.
Professor, my friend has her hair coloring exam tomorrow. She needed a model. So here I am, the one being tested on, not the one doing the testing.
You know, Sakura, that chair is a good metaphor. Let me give you a number. Japan's over 65 population has now reached roughly 30% of the country. About 38 million people who wake up each morning and see gray in the mirror.
That's a lot of mirrors.
And one company decided to make a business out of exactly that. A chain called Fufu launched in 2014 with a simple idea. White hair doesn't have to mean an expensive salon. 3,000 yen per visit, around $19. Quick, no appointment needed. Today, they have 146 locations from Tohoku to Kyushu.
Wait, $19 for hair dyeing? That's cheaper than a nice dinner out.
That's their disruption. Last November, Fufu's operator raised about $10.7 million from investors, including a government bank and a venture fund. The plan: 100 new stores in 3 years, expansion into Southeast Asia, starting with Thailand.
100 stores in 3 years. That's aggressive.
And they're building a digital layer on top. Every store visit captures hair condition data. An e-commerce platform called Fufu uses that data to recommend home care products online. The salon visit is not the end point. It's the start of a data relationship.
So my hair becomes a data point. Got it.
Now, the store is one piece of the picture. What do customers do between visits?
My friend always says her color fades before she can afford to go back. She has no idea what to use at home.
That confusion is exactly the gap Irop is filling. They're a D2C spin-off from Haru, a company with over 100 years in hair color manufacturing. Their insight: the space between salon visits is untapped. Home care after coloring. Nobody was solving for it.
So what do they actually sell?
A personalized color care routine built on a free hair color diagnosis online. Launched in April 2024, they opened a pop-up in Shibuya that summer. Over 1,000 visitors, most registered online, about 10% bought on the spot.
So a real-world experience is what actually converted people.
Exactly. And on the professional side, there's a parallel story. Colorlog runs an Instagram account testing over 100 professional dye products under identical conditions. 68,000 professional followers by early 2025. A major supplier called Beauty Garage acquired a 37.5% stake and linked it to their online shop.
So instead of a sales rep, the data does the selling.
Sharp as always.
All of this seems aimed at younger women and professionals. What about seniors, the ones who actually have the most gray hair?
Good question. A research institute surveyed Japanese seniors and found their e-commerce usage rose 18 percentage points since pre-COVID, reaching 52% in 2024. Online payment adoption jumped 40 points.
Wait, seniors went from roughly a third to over half using online shopping? That's wild.
The pandemic was a forcing function. The institute describes a trend called Senior Liberation Zone. Seniors spending on self-expression and appearance. Gray hair isn't just being hidden anymore. It's being styled, maintained, invested in.
That makes sense. My grandmother takes her hair very seriously.
And the global market is watching. Fine Today, spun off from Shiseido in 2021, expanded Tsubaki into 11 Southeast Asian countries. Between 2022 and 2025, sales roughly doubled. Formulas built for hard water, heat, and humidity. Japanese precision applied to global problems.
So, gray is the new gold might actually be an export industry.
The deeper shift, Sakura. For decades, Japan's hair market was about concealment. Now, budget salons, personalized home care, data-driven tools, global brands, all building a different story. one about self-expression. The chair you're in today isn't just for practice anymore.
I think I just became a market.
You've been listening to Narrative Japan. Until next time, stay curious and keep listening for the whispers beneath Japan's economy.